Hi, I'm Rahul Reddy. I head Career Launcher Bangalore. I have with me Agrim, and we are discussing this journey for CLAD. When do you want to start?
Not just what is taught, but gives you a platform to interact with the teachers, faculty, as well as the students. So that helps you form a very strong peer group. My peer group in my first attempt was really good. They more than anything else, it was due to them, through which I learned a lot.
Hi everyone, I'm Anushka, and my score in the CLAT examination this year was 101.25. And when I was checking the score, so I was sitting right next to me, and we were correcting the answer key in the paper together. It was a very wholesome moment. So, yeah.
What was the feeling? Because I think you didn't want to check, or you were just waiting.
Yes, I was a little bit peer pressured into checking because everyone in the center was checking together. So I thought, let's do it. Sir is also here, and it turned out to be a really great moment.
So what's the first feeling when you just counted and okay, this is the total?
My first thought was, okay, this year that I've spent working so hard, it's finally worth it. And competitive exams, they're a journey of their own. So to make all of that hard work worth something, I think that was the first feeling that I had when I saw the score.
What are the key highlights? Okay, this made a difference, to my prep.
I think I made a mistake in the beginning of my prep in terms of GK, which is that I didn't cover enough. I had a lot of backlog. But by the time we reached, I think October, and maybe a little before that also, August, October, I had cleared all my backlog. So it's very important not to have that backlog because then you're not able to study or review your materials. So to cover GK early. Second thing is mocks. That's not important, not just to give the mock, but also to analyze the mock afterwards. And to give a little bit of context, we did it in a group, right? That's the perk of having an offline batch. Is that we had about 6 of us who, after every mock, we'll just take a room in this center and we'll sit together and analyze all our mistakes. And to give you a bit of context, I think we had 6 people in that discussion group, and 5 of us are going to go to endless amounts. So mock analysis and the people you do it with is very, very important.
I think CL mocks, there's a lot of variety. There's easy mocks, there's difficult mocks, there's medium level mocks. But I think most of the CL mocks that I did attempt were a lot more difficult than the actual CLAT itself. I think this time logic was a bit different, but English, legal, all of it was a lot easier than CL mocks. So I think that also really helped.
First day you started training at the center, Indranagar, you remember the day?
So yeah, it was done beautifully. It really captured all our attention. It gave us insights into what we would be expecting. So the highlights is, of course, my first introductory class, which gave me the first real look into the career option. Second was the peer group that I formed in the coaching center. So they were competitive to a good degree. They were supportive. And finally, when I asked them for any advice or anything, when I asked them about their score, they were open. They were not willing to hide anything from me. So I guess these 3 aspects invited me into the peer group, invited me into socializing with the people here, and I feel like that was beneficial.